Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Slay the Spire, where we are gonna try and take on Ascension 19 with the Ironclad. I think I'm actually gonna record the intro part of this video separately, because there's a good chance that the run that I'm about to do right now is not gonna succeed, and this is gonna be the only run that I'm gonna do tonight. Well, I have enough time to do, like, one run or a couple short runs, or let's say one run that makes it past the Act 1 boss, but I can't, like, I don't have like 3 hours to play, so there's a good chance that the run is gonna, like, the run that actually succeeds is gonna happen on a different day, maybe even several days from now, depending on how how many times in a row I fail. So I'll just do the intro part first, especially the part where I summarize the previous successful run, while it's still relatively fresh in memory. Took a couple failed attempts at Ascension 19 with a defect, just because I had failed to successfully record this run, and you know, that was just the compensation, right, that I could think of. Oh, well, they can't see the successful runs, the run that actually beat the Ascension, so let me show them failed runs at a completely different Ascension. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that really was the best that I could think of. Anyway, the run that actually did succeed, how did it succeed? Well, it was a pretty straightforward claw, all for one, hologram. Helped out with buffer, helped out with equilibrium, helped out with reinforced body. That's a damn good card. I think this card is just an automatic pickup for me at this point. A great card. Same with equilibrium. Couple honorable mentions to well, self-repair, obviously, another huge card. Seek, echo form, and this run had a lot going for it. Just fantastic luck. Relics as well coming through. Some which I bought for myself, some which I, you know, found. One thing that I realized was that in these higher ascensions, maybe it is a good idea to take curses earlier on, because a lot of trash is going to be added to your deck anyway. Like enemies which add 3 dazes are now going to be adding 5 dazes. Enemies which used to add 3 burns are now adding 5 burns. So you're not losing that much by getting a curse, but you're gaining money which can potentially be used to buy yourself a game-winning relic. That's going to be my mentality going in to Ascension 19 with all the characters, not just the Defect, but with all the characters. Alright, so at this point I'm gonna stop this clip, and then I'll immediately come back, and you will immediately know whether the clip you're watching was recorded on the same day, or if it was a failure and you'll be seeing something from a different day. Right? So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I got time for, let's say about an hour. Realistically, a little bit less than an hour, but if the run is going well, then I could, you know, stretch it out a little bit. Now, obviously, playing as the Defect, during my many failed runs, I did accidentally start a run as the Ironclad, so we got the, this bonus. Honestly, the 3 HP thing has never steered me wrong. We can actually find ourselves an elite to snipe. We will try to snipe out an elite, right? It just makes sense. Free relic, other free fights along the way. Do I take any of these? I mean, I don't think you're doing a double dropkick on Ascensions, a thunderclap. Guess you take a thunderclap. Was this a was this a question mark? No, it was just a regular fight. Alright, let's go. Searing Blow? Let's go Spot Weakness. Searing Blow commits us to too much. Let's transform this and see what we get. You know what? I'll accept that. It works really well with strength. And it will just take the damage, I think. We could take a curse. But I'll take the damage, because we're going to be healing a little bit of the health back, assuming... I will take this curse, though. Now we've got a good amount of gold that we can take to a shop. We're not going to be able to hit a shop on this floor, sadly. Alright. Maw Bank? Alright, so we're going to be stacking on tons of gold. Rage with the spinning top could be pretty good. Headbutt, only if there was some attack that we really needed to put back on top. Rage, actually, I think, along with anger, could lead to some interesting synergies. Let's see. Let's see. Well, let's actually improve Bash, make it a little bit better for us. And we want to hit question marks, because question marks could be shops. We're carrying... This gold is burning a hole in my pocket, so I want to spend it as soon as possible. Mercury Hourglass is whatever. Hit you with a bit of this action. Body slam. I don't think so. 16 damage, or keep you vulnerable. Well, let's just do a bit of this action, and then you just win. Alright, Heavy Blade with strength, or shrug it off with the defense. Well, we need some reliable source of damage, I think. And we can get a decent amount of upgrades if we take the path which has the question marks as well. I'll see what the relic is. I mean, with Pen Nib, that's potentially pretty strong, so I'll allow it. Alright, you know what? Let's do this action. We can do 3 attacks. Kill a couple of people. So let's take out 2 of the gray slimes that are trying to murder us. And then it's only going to be a couple of little friendos left. As long as we hit a couple of them. Well, we can block all of their damage, and then the Hourglass is gonna kill them. Smart move, I would say. Alright, Flex, that's definitely a good idea. Alright, so now we want to upgrade Heavy Blade. We want to upgrade Flex. Who is our boss? That guy. We're going in with not that much health, but I think the smart play is to just do this and then just hashtag YOLO. Do we even do anger? Because it's gonna flood our deck. It is gonna absolutely flood our deck. I think you do. We are gonna be getting strength. Well, let's just take the Dex potion. We can exhaust some of them if we really want to. I didn't use all of my attacks. Well, that's embarrassing. You know what? This is a good time as any to just do this. Maybe I should have waited for the curse and a burn to be in our deck at the same time. But I was like, whatever. Let's just do that. Ooh, pen nib. I messed that up. I could have pen nibbed that. I could have pen nibbed that. And am I gonna do anger? I guess I am. Alright. Let's do this properly. Right, again, let's do it the same way. Just exhaust this. Do I want to exhaust any of these? I don't think so. We want to... get bash. Defend, maybe to save a bit of health. Yeah, let's save a bit of health. Alright, so now flex. Now pen nib on the correct thing does 72 damage. Unfortunately, spot weakness is going to show up on a turn where he's probably not attacking. Never mind, he is attacking. Alright, that's kind of good. I mean, kind of good, but also kind of bad, because we're going to be very low on health. Ascension 19. Getting only a tiny amount of block. But, let's see what we can do. Oof. Ugh. 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 I think we are gonna have to do the anger strat. We are blocking all his damage. I mean, no reason not to just play that. No reason to not overblock. And it is good that the anger is free, right? It can help us increment towards pen nib as well. What do we want to hit him with? Maybe just a couple strikes, just because we are gonna draw heavy blade, and we want to hit him with the heavy blade. And we are, I think, gonna be able to kill him. Close fight. Very close fight in the end. But with only 4 permanent strength, we got through it. Limit break. We just did a corruption run. I mean, I feel like it's got to be limit break. It's really not even a choice, really. I think we want to go with play a small number of cards kind of build. Alright. Let me just make sure I am recording. Okay, good. Okay, good. Now, 2 shops in a row. This is potentially 3 shops in a row, but we'd have to fight an elite. Well, we'd have to fight... Well, if we go for either of these shops, we're locked into fighting. No matter where we go, we're locked into fighting elites. Okay, just elites everywhere. Elites everywhere. Not a drop to drink. Pen nib is gonna hit something useless. Well, nothing's useless, but it's would have been better on something else. 6 damage. Pathetic. Now he's gonna be doing 22. He cannot be made vulnerable, so let's just hit him with the heaviest things we can. We can only hit him twice this turn. We can try to cash out our like. Let's hit him hard. Ah, if only we could have had one more action. Do I use my blood potion? Do we take pommel? Well, headbutt helps us. This is the kind of build where there's one important attack that we need to keep. And with this, it doesn't matter as much if we're flooding our deck with the angers. Not sure. Kunai, I forget. Are those shop items? I don't actually remember. Well, let's first of all remove this. Do we want to take cleave? It's pretty good with strength. You should have something that helps with the multi-attacks, I find. It's a pretty good policy. Rarely steered me wrong. Whirlwind would be even nicer, but Whirlwind also commits you to using all of your energy. So we took one headbutt, right? Yeah. So I think we just take the cleave. Alright, now I think we want to do... Do we want to do all three shops? I mean, we might as well, because no guarantee that this next shop is gonna have something great. Large bonfire, yeah. Let's give them something, a little something. We could give them a legendary card, and they'll give us max health. I don't know if they also heal us. We could give them anger. I don't know what that would do for them. We could just give them rage if we're giving up on gaining block. Or we could give them like a basic strike, because we're not on a perfected strike build. Let's give them a basic strike. Oh, there's also a very special outcome that you can get if you give them a curse, but we don't have any curses. We'll maybe try to do that on Ascension 0, because that's a fun event. Or since I'm taking curses more often, maybe we'll get a chance to see what that one looks like. Let's just give them a strike. Oh, disappointing. I guess we do want to go for a shop. Starting combat after a rest site. Akabiko with cleave could be really good. With thunderclap could be really good. Perfected strike has shown up far too late. If we find shuriken, this could be really good. Would we have that exhaust? Well, right now just limit break. And probably that's how it's gonna stay. This is worth buying. It'll save you a pretty good amount of damage in the long run. And let's trim down our deck a little bit more. Now we have a couple of fights before the next shop, so hopefully... Yeah, you see what I meant? You see what I meant about all these here multi-enemy combat situations? Now, it's 20, but really is gonna do like 10 damage to all of them. But I'm gonna cash in my attack potion. The reason I'm gonna do that is because we might get a potion from this fight. We just do another cleave. And we can just kill one of them. Whoever has the most health. Pennib on... There could have been a play with Pennib and a cleave. I think we're fine though. Yeah, something like that. Rampage is an idea. Sword Boomerang is an idea. Shrug. I think you gotta take a shrug, right? It's a draw that gives you block. Alright, this is very scary. Scary enough for me to just do this. Maybe we'll get some nice headbutt action. Oof. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Hideous. Let's bash you. Let's break some limits while we can. Let's just eat a bunch of damage to the face. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, just barely. Just barely. Omamori. Entrench. No, this is not an entrench kind of build. This is a battle trance kind of build, though. Oh, I forgot that was an elite. So of course it was going to be a difficult fight. It was an elite. Before we fight any more elites, I am gonna go to a campsite. Let's see what we got here. Anything good? Bag of prep. Pretty damn good. Metamorphosis. Dark metamorphosis. No, that's a different game. I feel like our starting move is actually really important because we enter into a lot of battles with extra energy, right? Because of, well, do we? Every 3 turns gain energy. No. So no, we don't have the lantern. I don't know why I thought I had the. I feel like you just buy Bag of Prep and then what am I offering? How did I not notice this? Excuse me. Am I blind? Am I blind? Now we can upgrade offering to where it draws more. And then honestly, we have offering and battle trance, which is a bit of an anti-synergy. Well, if you play offering first, then it's pretty good. If you play battle trance first, then well, you can still play offering just to gain the energy if you need it, but I don't know if that's necessarily the best use of. But like if we're playing offering, we want to get maximum like if we're paying health, right? We want maximum value out of the thing that we're paying maximum cost for, and you want a bit of extra defense out of shrug would not go amiss. This is kind of a trash first turn, though. Akabiko. Before we thunderclap is actually a little bit. Is it though? Because 8 times 1.5 is 12. I think it comes out to be like exactly equal. Let's do this. Do a bit of this. Now Pen Nib shows up. Can just like wipe out one of these doofuses. Unfortunately, not enough to kill Taskmaster, who is gonna add 3 wounds Upgraded from 2 wounds into our deck. So we can bash, but it's better to instead kill you, damage you, and maybe bring the cleave back. Yeah. Or the thunderclap. I don't know what we'll draw next. Guaranteed damage. Let's get the vulnerability a little bit. Little bit of that. A little bit of that action. Then we just gotta damage you, I think. That's as good of a first turn as we are ever gonna get against this piece of garbage fight. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. We can kill you. We can even kill you. We'll pay 6 health to not take 8 more damage. I think that's a net benefit. Like, you have to actually draw something useful though, right? Okay. Oh fuck, I forgot we had Velvet Choker. I forgot we had Velvet Choker. So I guess we will just take a shit ton of damage for no good reason. Well, I remember how this fight goes, so you know what? That's fine. Do a thunderclap and hit this dude, and we'll just kill the guy in the front, and we'll take the 8 damage. We can play 6 cards, clap some thunder on these fools. Can we kill them? Hang on. Let me see what we draw. We have 3 cards that we can play. Yeah, we can. I don't know why I was making it so complicated. Just do this. Okay. Another flex, not a bad idea. Another heavy blade. Probably unnecessary. I will take the flex. I'm done fighting elites on this floor, honestly. So only 6 cards per turn is pretty unforgiving. So might as well do a bit of this. Well, let's break some limits first. Well, let's see what else we draw first, right? That's pretty good. But now we just have to play our cards. Said cards being Limit Break and Heavy Blade. And I think this is going to be fatal for our armored amigo. Get fucked, son. And now we can't play anything else. You know what? People have said that playing with Velvet Choker is very good training for fighting Time Eater. And in a way they're correct, but the thing about Velvet Choker is you only take it if you already have a certain kind of build, right? So it's apples and oranges. Like, Time Eater can show up if you have if you have a completely different, like, sprawling, you know, low cost, play many cards kind of a build, and then you've got to completely pivot. Whereas if you've taken Velvet Choker, you've already chosen a completely different. I mean, I see what people mean. I just feel like they're underselling just how much of an irritant the Time Eater is. It's pretty dumb what that guy puts people through. He can't keep getting away with it. All right, let's do a bit of that action. I guess you can use Headbutt to even put other, not just attacks, like other cards back on top. I don't think you take any of these. So I shouldn't be limiting my horizons. What a trash. What a trash opening deck this is, man. Fuck this game. Only 2 attacks? Excuse me? Fuck this game, man. And no way to stop this guy from putting trash. 3 of these things, because 2 of them evidently weren't enough. Right, let's gain some pain. Let's shrug it off. Let's get some anger in, I don't know, whatever. Let's Headbutt, put the limit break on top, I guess. But if we put the limit break on top, and if we then draw it, we could pay health to draw it right now, or we could put this. Hang on. Whether we do limit break or spot weakness literally makes no difference, because +4 or doubling something that's already 4 is, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen, or in this case, 4 of one, half of 8 of the other, or I don't know, just put this on top, I guess. And since we have the block, I guess we'll just tack the damage. And we got lucky, because we did indeed draw Limit Break and Heavy Blade. And not just that, but take a look at this. We can even flex. Take a look at this. We can clap some. Let's just put him out of his misery. I don't think you take any of these. This is really just a. I imagine it's just a It's a Snecko relic. All right. I'm probably gonna rest at this final campfire, to be honest. Very nervous. Nobody's fucking attacking. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this should work. Nobody's attacking. We've got 2 strength. Well, let's just thunderclap. Then let's cleave. Well, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this should work. Heavy blade. Nobody's attacking, so what do we do? Probably nothing. All right. We can get some pretty good action going. Well, that was our 6th card. Well, fuck. Velvet Choker, you fucked me. You fucked me badly. Well, if this is how it's gonna be, then we're probably just not gonna do offering, right? Well, I will still do offering, but I'll play it differently. I'll cleave. I'll limit break on just 2 strength, I guess. And the last card will be... let's make you vulnerable. And okay, with 2 strength, what can we do? Zaffer! Okay, she's hitting us hard, but we're hitting her harder. We might be able to either kill or avoid damage. Well, that was pretty good. Pretty happy with how that went. Disarm is pretty good. Is that good against this boss? I don't know. They're just rehydrating. I feel like you should just take disarm when you get it. It'll save you a lot of damage over the course of a fight. Like over the entire length of the fight. I don't think we do this. Man, I would love to upgrade limit break. I would also love to not die. Like, we have spot weakness, right? We can get strength over the course of a fight. Alright boys. Let's save our offering for like a dire situation, right? What would a dire situation be? Probably something that involves him having friends out. Just hit him with an early disarm. Just get it out. And could have hit him with, did I just not notice that he had heavy blade? Or that we had heavy blade? I guess I just didn't notice that we drew heavy blade. So let me battle trance. Then let me do this properly. So with the 3 cards left for us to play, let me bash him. Let me disarm him. Now we don't have. Now we don't have enough to play heavy blade. Okay. Oh well, shit. And if I play offering, then that's not gonna work. So maybe we'll save the disarm for later. Okay. Flex, bash, battle trance. If there's something we could place something 0 cost, but why would we? Like rage? I don't think so. Let's just heavy blade. That's an okay amount of turn 1 damage. Let's just limit break straight away. We can play all our cards, which is good. We cannot kill. So seeing as we cannot kill, let's just pile damage on the guy in the back. So how much damage is incoming? Do I use my block potion? Or do I save it? I'll try and save it. Heaven Blade! Alright, boys. Ugh. Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy damage. Ugh. And we're dead unless we do some something drastic. No, he's not going to be attacking next turn, but his friends are. Just gonna cash in the block potion, I think. Because we might, like, even, you know, get a potion from this fight. If I don't draw lethal, I absolutely will cheese this fight and just restart. I'm gonna probably cheese this fight and restart. Actually, let's not be cowards because we can do better. This action, we can play 5 more cards. Yeah, let's not be like total scumbags. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Don't even worry about it. In fact, yeah, Penneb saves the day. Probably didn't even need to use the block potion. I guess the music is glitched out. A double tap, I think. Kind of huge. Coffee dripper. Like, how often are we running out? I feel like more often we're running out of cards before we run out of energy. So it's crazy to say this. I am just gonna take Tiny House. You upgraded Anger? Oh, okay. I'll take the regen potion ahead of a... Well, do I? Regen potion gives me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 15 health over the course of a fight. A Dex potion can save me, depending on how long the fight is. I really wish I could drink the regen potion and just like regenerate on the way to the next floor. I know it doesn't work that way. I guess we'll take a second heavy blade. Okay. Time Eater. He's gonna eat my time. Alright, we do have Omamori, so this string of question marks is looking mighty tempting. Again, there's no way to get through this while dodging elites. Let's shrug. 42. We can probably kill this guy, but we're already blocking almost all of his damage, so let's kill one of his friends, or like damage one of his friends. Out of energy. Okay. Yeah. Damage the guys who just gained strength seems a reasonable thing to. Man, what? Okay, come on. How are we gonna deal with this nonsense? We're gonna have to do offering battle trance. Well, that's two of our cards. I mean, I guess this truly is good training for the, for the Time Eater. Alright. So we can take out... I want to see. So I played double tap. Surely this is gonna mean... Well, these guys are all dying in one hit. If I kill you... Double... Did it cast... It counted as two things? Hang on a sec. I need to figure out what the hell happened. Okay, so... Spot weakness... Let's just kill one. No, let's damage this guy and well, let's just kill that guy. Otherwise, it's gonna turn into too much of a like a whack-a-mole situation. So then don't bother with like double tap. That's a waste. So 3 more cards we can play. So probably just like Rage, Heavy Blade, Anger. There's another... There's no more heavy blades left. But there is a cleave left, there's a flex left, and the double tap is still on its way. And we're only taking 6 damage. One of them's gonna come back. So I wanna check something. If I double tap, is this gonna count twice against Velvet Choker? It does that, man. Fuck that. It shouldn't count twice. It shouldn't count twice. I disagree, game. I disagree. I disagree. So I do want to hit. Oh god, I already hurt my leg. Well, I slightly bruised my knee the other day. It's not that bad, but it is bad enough that I couldn't do cardio and I couldn't work out, and now I just slammed that knee into my desk. I need to focus. I need to lock in. I will fight these guys, and if it goes badly, I will absolutely run away like a coward. All right, let's flex. Let's do the trance of battle. Let's do the shrug of battle. 3 cards left, so bash, anger, heavy blade. Forget about healing. We've only gained 2 strength. Bad damage. I got the bad damage blues. Alright. We're gonna have to take even more damage. Spot some weakness. Break some limits. This will kill you. And now we have to decide whether this was worth. We have to decide now whether this is worth it enough for a rare relic. Well, I'd have to know what the relic was. Fuck off, dude. I want a refund. I want a refund. This sucks. This fucking sucks, dude. This fucking sucks. It sucks and it blows. Well, let's hit some more question marks. Hey, let's upgrade a limit break finally. And then I can rest guilt-free at the next campfire. Well, this sucks. This too, it sucks and it blows. Fuck, this might just kill us. Man, fuck. Fuck, dude. Ugh. Because we have cleave, yeah. Okay, so oh god, this is fucking miserable. Fuck off, dude. Oh man, what? This is the last card. Oh, we're gonna die because of this fucking nonsense, dude. Oh my god. Well, at least we're blocking all this damage. Okay. Rage. Flex. But some heads. 9 damage. Can't. Do we think we can just like wait it out? Do we have enough block to just wait it out? I don't think we do. I think we just need to kill. This guy. And you know what? Let's just put Shrug It Off back on top. Except it's not there. Okay, let's put our other Defend back on top. Well, that was dumb. Took even more damage. I played that so badly, dude. I don't think you do anything. I think we just gotta limp to this campfire and just like rest again. Another spot weakness, another shrug. Regal Pillow. I feel like it's gotta be Regal Pillow, I think. I'm not too keen on spot weakness. I'm just gonna take Regal Pillow and there's no more shops. We could keep our money or just take Blood Vial, remove a card. So anything that I'm never playing, I feel like double tap. I mean, double tap Heavy Blade can still be like an instant win. Let's take out a low value strike. Well, yeah, let's take out a... That's better than healing, like, what, 8 health over the course of the rest of the floor. Excuse me. Now let's take out a low value strike. And we're a little bit... We could put another shrug in there. A bit more block. Is that a sensible idea? Fairy in a bottle would be a pretty clutch pickup, but I think we just gotta do this. Oh, no. I said we just gotta rest. Not quite full, but pretty nice. Reptomancer. My nemesis. Alright, early limit break. I feel like this is the better way to do it. Thunderclap and then cleave and just disarm while we have it. And then she's gonna summon some friendos. Oh, she summoned 2 of them. Oh, and she's hitting us for how much? What? Man, this game is... This game is just destroying my soul. We can kill her with liquid memories. We can kill her without liquid memories. Okay. Useless relic. Exhume on offering? Nah. We would never need to play that many cards. It's too late for body slam as well. We could add a card to our deck, but let's just upgrade. For once, let's upgrade Flex. Now that we're in a situation where we can actually do it, I'm just gonna avoid fights for the rest of this floor. Especially because I'd like to get some curses that I can lift with Omamori. You know what? Taking 3 strength off the Time Eater seems like a pretty good idea. Sure. And I'm gonna go through this one fight and these 2 question marks. Did we get Juzu Bracelet at any point? We didn't. We didn't. Okay, well, upgraded Flex. Regular Flex. We can do some pretty nice action. We can just kill one of them. Kill one of these jokers. One of these yokers. Liquid memories is something you save for a Time Eater. That's the vibe I'm getting. So remember, these are not the Darklings. You can, in fact, just kill them at your own pace. Just make sure you're not taking too much damage from them. And then cleave. Don't bother cleaving. Just headbutt. Actually, no, we're gonna lose all this strength. So we should cleave. We don't know what we're gonna draw next, so we should do damage while we can. Or should we? I mean, listen, let's just do this intelligently, right? Hit the guy who's buffing. Actually put the upgraded flex on top for the next one. And then we'll eat a little bit of damage, but it's okay. We'll live. This sucks, dude. We need to draw some sort of damage, which we did. Ooh boy. Okay. 3 more cards we can play. So that's gonna be Thunderclap, Heavy Blade, Anger. And I think that might just that wins. Okay. We healed back. Ooh, another upgraded Heavy Blade, or another flex, or Bloodletting is useless. Heavy Blade. A third. I feel like it would be folly to take a third one, because we could easily end up in a situation where we draw all 3 and then it would be a useless hand. I feel like we have a good amount of flexes as well. Usually you want to have equal amounts of flexes and limit breaks. Headbutt gives us a bit of flexibility. So we're just, I mean, I feel really bad not taking any of these. I think we just leave all of them. And we want to hit these 2 question marks. Motherfuck. Well, the last question mark could be a shop. Right? Please be a shop. Yes! Oh my goodness me, we did it. Well, we haven't won yet. We have. Listen. Just calm down, Ellie. Just calm down. What's the best? What's the best potion? Oh man, this shop kind of sucks. I've never taken Frozen Eye. I'm like, what's the point of seeing your draw pile? Well, there's definitely a big point in removing. Do you remove a strike? Do you remove a defend? Whatever we remove is gonna be good. Remove a strike. We want to build up our strength before we start attacking, so we don't actually want to bottle anything except maybe a bash. So we just get Red Skull. If our health dips, we'll get a bit of value out of that. We buy Frozen Eye. We just buy both of these. Do we want any of these? I don't think you take Metamorphosis. It'll flood our deck with things that we may or may not want. And Deep Breath introduces too much unpredictability into an already volatile situation. I think you just gotta buy both of these. Okay, now do I just rest like an absolute coward? Nah, I think you gotta upgrade Flex. An extra 9 health. If we're losing because we didn't have like 9 health, then we're just... Well, this is kind of a shit first turn. I tell you what. So let's shrug. Motherfuck. Man, what? We can draw Limit Break later. Maybe these first turns are meant to be just... Oh, let's just take the... Alright, that's 3 cards played. Do I want to hit him and put like the shrug back on top? Because I think he's gonna reduce our draw. Nah, I'll... Oh, let's put a trash in. Fuck off. And he's not... It's not even... Yeah, he reduced our draw. That's a waste of a turn. Man, okay. Finally, we gotta disarm this bozo clown. Alright. This fight has gone very poorly. Man, what? Oh, come on. He shouldn't be allowed to do this slime move multiple times in a row. Fuck off, dude. Well, we're fucking dead. Man, is there literally nothing we can do because our cards got drawn on the wrong turn? Are you fucking... Here's what I'm... It's the dumbest thing on earth, but here's what I'm gonna do. Put the limit break on top. I played that wrong. I feel like we've lost this. Because we just drew our cards in the wrong order. And there's no way for us to do enough damage. Shrug first. Now limit break, headbutt, put the limit break on top. Just block damage. Eat this damage that he's doing. Now flex. Limit break gives us something. It gives us four strength. And now we can disarm him. We can liquid memories a heavy blade. How much damage does? Probably not much. We should probably wait for the flex to show up next turn. Let's just block, I guess. By the way, that's 7 cards played. Excuse me, dude. Where's my... well, we can draw all 3 of these. We're gaining strength because of... Alright. So if I had hit him with the bash last turn, he'd be taking 50% more. So... We'd have now at this point 3 cards left to play. We would do the limit break, heavy blade. Instead, we're doing battle trance into flex, then limit break, then heavy blade. The music is gone. Honestly, the tension is unbearable, but somehow we're gonna have to get through it. That's not enough damage. If we were doing like 50% more, oh no, he gained strength. We're still alive. He's... What the fuck is this draw, dude? Excuse me? Do you think this is You think this is acceptable? A game? You think this kind of a hand is acceptable? Excuse me? Well, whatever damage he does to us is gonna kill us. We just have to do offering. If we don't do offering now, we will never play it. So I guess we just bash him while we can do something and hope against hope that on our next turn we can... Ooh, we've got some pen nib action. Hope against hope that on our next turn something happens. I'm hoping if Limit Break pops up... Oh, we killed him. Oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, against all expectations, I beat Ascension 19 on the first try. And the last run we had was our one of our many failed attempts with the Defect. Like the Ironclad, it's not even that I'm that good of a player. I'm not that good. The Ironclad just has many different pathways towards victory, especially if you're not fighting the heart. Against the heart, yes, we were toast. Because we don't have enough block in this deck, right? We don't have enough draw. We don't have enough... there's a case to be made that you can last 4 rounds, essentially. I mean, let's not take away from this successful run by contemplating some hypothetical fictional scenario where the run would have failed. Let's just enjoy the fact that we won. Oh my god. It was a heavy blade victory. What more is there to say? We won the final fight with 10 health left in the end. I think less than 10, yeah, because we did offering, we were down to 4 health. Then we healed 6 health back at the end of the fight. So we were down to 4 health. Oof. Oh man. That's absolutely brutal. There's 2 ways to think about what's left for me in this series. The easy way to think about it is, or the tempting way is, oh, I just need to win 5 more games. 1 more on Ascension 19 with the Defect and the Silent, and then again on Ascension 20 with all of them. But here's the thing, Ascension 20, I'm gonna be fighting the heart. You don't have to, but this is it's Slay the Spire tradition. Some people fight the heart on every Ascension. I feel like that's a little bit much. Me, I'll do it like I did with the Watcher. All of the other Ascensions don't need to waste time with the heart. Ascension 20, I will be fighting the heart. And there's another reason I'm going to be doing it this way. It's because if you are fighting the heart every run, there are so many builds that will work against other bosses but won't work against the heart. There's so many builds that we've won with that even on Ascension 0 would not have beaten the heart, but were able to beat the other bosses. Like, you know, like our Panache builds where we're just playing lots of cards and like our turns never end. Like not fully infinite, but you know, those kinds of things. But against the heart, you're just not doing any of those at all. So my thinking was that by the time I hit level 20, there's a good chance that I'll have at least showcased some of those builds either in successful attempts or in failed attempts, and then by the time we're beating the heart on Ascension 20, it won't feel that bad if we're just going for the same 2 or 3 build archetypes, because, you know, that's the only thing that can win. Anyway, man, I'm actually gonna rewatch what actually happened in the last few moments in the heart fight, because to be honest, it's kind of a blur, it's kind of a blank for me, because I I was sure that we had lost. I was sure that at most this was gonna be just a highlight that I was gonna put in a future in a future video, like a montage of failures, and then all of a sudden we drew lethal damage. Crazy, but again shows you the strength and the potential of the heavy blade. Really strong build. But yeah, I think we're gonna call that good. I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you'll join me next time when surely the silence gonna be just as easy as this run was. Like surely, right? Yeah, of course it's gonna be easy. In case you couldn't tell, there was just a tiny hint of sarcasm there. Anyway, that's gonna be all for this one. Until the next time, take care.